Hi everyone, I thought it was about time I did a long overdue IVF update because I've kind of avoided being on YouTube for a bit since my failed final attempt at IVF, which was in September. Obviously since then I looked into lots of avenues of maybe egg sharing cycle, which I can't do because I had ulcerative colitis, which they say is a genetic hereditary disease, so it meant I'm not suitable to have an egg sharer cycle, so I couldn't do that because I thought it'd be helpful money wise. I've been to a few open days for clinics with Zav to look at different ones to see, because we worked out a plan basically to save money, pay off debts, which we worked out a month by month plan. We'd pay off a lot of our debts between us and credit cards and things by kind of the end of the year, January the latest, and then start saving for IVF, and together with both of our wages we'd be able to fund at least one cycle by, we thought, April. That's just one cycle, but we've since been to some clinics that do a 3 cycle package where you can pay a bit extra and you get a guaranteed 3 IVFs, and you just have to pay for the drugs on top. And it just means that there's less kind of stress from worrying about whether it will work or not, because you know that you've got another round to go, if that makes sense, because that was the most stressful part of my last go. But that obviously means that it would cost more, because I think the 3 package is slightly more than a 1. So realistically, we were getting stressed because it just meant it was going to be more likely to be middle of the year next year instead of April, which was already going to be 7 months. So it was tough. It's been really tough. Obviously it's been a few months since, and not knowing when the next one's going to be has been really difficult. Obviously I haven't been on Facebook for a while, my TTC Facebook, because I just found it really difficult with everyone talking about their upcoming cycles and me not knowing when or if I'll be able to do one again. So yeah, but on the positive note, Zav, he was offered a job in another company where he may have had the chance to train to be a civil engineer. The hours would be less and it's nearer to home, but the money was less. So that's another thing that would have changed our monthly plan and made saving for IVF more distant future than as we previously thought. So, but I obviously wanted Zav to go for the job that had the best prospects, even though the one he's in has got more money. So I kind of had to bite the bullet and think, you know, and his parents said, oh, we'll help you with the IVF. So everyone was kind of not forcing me to make that decision, but it just seemed like I was selfish to be like telling him to stay at the job that was better paid over the job that had a better career. So I had to kind of bite the bullet there. But he's basically gone to his work and said that he's currently at, and said, oh, that he's not going to be staying and that he's found a new job, and they know that the IVF's going on, and they've basically said to him, please, you know, we really don't want you to leave. They really like him there, and he seems to be getting on with the people in the management, the directors there, and it's kind of got to a point where Zav's thinking, there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to train in this new job, and no guarantee that it's actually going to be a better job, or that I'm going to get on with people there or get on as well as he is at the moment, and it is more money and everything. And he's been made redundant a few times on the basis of not really fitting in, or, you know, however it's come about. But this job at the moment that he is in, the only reason he was going to leave is for the prospect side of things. But now that he's kind of, this Monday just gone, he was taken to a meeting by his boss, and he was basically trusted with one of their big contracts and things, and he just feels like he's a little bit, his foot's in the door a little bit on this job now. So it was a kind of like, what job to go for. But they've also said to him, we can't match your wage that you're going to get at your new place. Although when he was asked how much money the new job offering, they're actually offering less, but he made out that they're offering more. So really he's not losing out, he's actually earning more in the job he is now anyway. He would have been earning less. So they said, we can't match the offer that your new job has given, but we can front your IVF. So they've offered to pay for us to do our IVF I'm guessing by instalments out of his wages every month, and they really want him to stay. And he actually, the last few weeks, he's felt really settled there and really happy. And it's almost a case of if it's not fixed, why break it? You know, why if it's not broken, why fix it? So he's thinking, is there much point me going into this new job if everything's great in the old one? And he could go up in the job anyway, and there's no guarantee that he will in this one, and it's a bit of a risk. As well as the money drop. So now that we've got the opportunity to do IVF, my boss is an accountant, and I can't take holiday between January the 16th and April the 31st, because that's the new year in accountancy. So it's quite a busy time. Obviously, unless there's something that's really urgent, that I need to be off for. It says in my contract to try not to be off around that time. So we're going to use that opportunity to book IVF at the end of February, March time. So I'll be doing the stims, and then I won't need any time off until the end of March for egg collection and transfer and things like that. But yeah, we were thinking, maybe we could do one before Christmas, but it just wouldn't work out with Christmas coming and the timing of stimming and everything. So we're just going to take this opportunity to lose some weight, really get into the best shape. When I finished the IVF, it was like 7 months until April, when we thought we might be able to do it, or even later, and it just seemed so far away, and I was getting really depressed. And now it's November, that's December, January, February, March, that's 4 months. And if I'm starting to downreg in March, it's really only 3 months I'm having to wait. So it's gone really quickly, like all of you said. Yeah, so now I'm a bit more excited at the reality of being able to do IVF again, because when we were saving with our month-to-month plan, there was no guarantee that with things that go wrong, cars breaking and things, that you actually going to have the money to front it by the time that you think. So it'll be good to pay off debts up until now, and hopefully his work will just give him this loan in March, so we don't have to pay anything until then, and all we have to do is pay off our debts up until that time, and whatever we have or haven't paid off, we're just going to leave it by then. Yeah, so it's quite a good plan we've got. So we just got to now find clinics, have the testings done that we want to have done before, and decide what we're going to do. But like I said, we might go for the free IVF package thing. We went to some open days at we've been in contact with the London clinic and Create. Some people are into the natural IVF, some people do the kind of mediocre. They try and they stimulate your eggs, but they only a small amount. It's not as aggressive as some things. We're trying to work out what the best one is to do, but I think we're definitely going to go for the 3 cycles because it'll be less pressure. Yeah, so that's that really. If you were watching my vlogs before, I had a whole weight loss thing going on, and I was like 11 stone 7, and I went down to 10 stone 6. And yeah, after the IVF, I put it all back on and more. At the moment, I'm 11 stone 11, so I'm a few pounds more than I was when I started that diet. So it's really kind of, it just feels crap. So I'm thinking about doing some hypnosis, and Zav and I are going to start, now that we know about this money, we're going to start everything from now. I'm not sure about doing acupuncture this time, though. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's really it at the moment. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, so that's an update for now. With regards to my hair, if you've been watching the last ones, today I just dried my hair. When I first showed you, when it was dead straight, because I literally blow dried it. It dried straight. But today it's got a bit of a wave in it because I put my hairband in it. So when my hair's clean, it just does that. So. But even here you can see it's lightening up. I don't want it to start looking the same. Anyway, that's my update. Be good, and hope you're all well, and I will speak to you soon. I'm not sure when I'll vlog again, but I'm sure I'll do something crazy in the near future.